Blessings. I'm Tran, and welcome back to the Beauty Vault.
Woo! I am the founder of DHG Pro University. It's a continuing education platform for cosmetologists. I'm also the salon owner at deluxehairgallery.co for the ones that don't know.
That's right, girlfriend. And I am the CEO of Totally Trend LLC, and I'm also the co host of the Beauty Vault, as well as your co educator at DHG Pro University. I'll be bringing you
Yes.
guys knowledge straight from the natural hair industry.
Yes, you will. And we are definitely excited about that. So, welcome to the Beauty Vault, guys. Today's hot topic is going to be the top 5 things to avoid as an entrepreneur, as well as deposit demons. We are really excited about today's show. But first, we want to jump into some updates and acknowledgments real quick. The first order of business is we want to give a warm welcome to all of our new viewers, guys. Today is our first live show where we are streaming to multiple platforms at once. We are going live on both of our personal Facebook pages as well as our Beauty Vault Facebook page. We're also going live on YouTube, and this is super exciting. We're also going live on Instagram, and also for just the listeners who are just tuning in via audio, we just want to welcome you guys. We want to give a round of applause for you all real quick. Welcome. The Beauty Vault started as a live show on Facebook. And now we're here in front of you guys hosting a full-blown podcast. So we won't get into that history today, but we're super happy to have you here. And we encourage you, we encourage you to follow us on social media, as well as watch some of our previous episodes if you find us on Facebook. The next thing we want to acknowledge is let's see. We also want to acknowledge the setup, right? We have new cameras, new audio. We're fairly new, so we haven't got a lot of requests or feedback or backlash for the experience that our viewers have been getting, but we just took it upon ourselves to upgrade our microphones. We looking good. We upgraded our camera equipment and lighting. We're super excited about that. We'll let y'all take a moment to acknowledge that and appreciate it. We did that for you. Ooh, excuse me. We did that for you. Also, I want to talk about a new segment that we're going to be introducing today, guys. We like to keep it fun. We like to keep it fresh. So me and Trin will be introducing a new segment called CC Me. It's basically a segment where we talk about controversial topics. CC stands for controversy and conversation because we like a little drama, but we never want to forget our intentions and our motives, and that's always to be informative and to have discussions that are actually productive and produce good outcomes. So we can add in a little drama and a little fun, but we also want to make sure that we're informing you guys. So during this segment, we'll talk about topics that we think are worth a discussion in regards to our culture as well as in the beauty community. We're both a part of the beauty community, and we really take pride in being a part of this community that we love. So this is just a segment where we can get off script and have a little fun and just talk about things that are, controversial as well as informative. So we hope that you guys drop down in the comment section and let us know what you think about the CC Me segment on the show today. Give us feedback. We can't wait to hear from you guys. Also, before I let my co-host speak, I just want to let you guys know that we are pre-recording today for the first time ever. We're going to watch this restream with you guys, but we are pre-recording. So we're not live. However, we're going to interact and comment and watch the show along with you guys and react to your comments as you're watching. So just know that that's what's going on real time. That's all the updates. Before we jump into the show, Tran, do you have anything you want to add to that, girl?
I was just wondering, are we going to, after we record this, are we going to post it 9:30 to 9 p.m.?
Yes, that's exactly what we're doing.
All
This
right, let's do it.
this video will be streaming live at 9:30 p.m.
Right
today.
back at you.
And so we're excited. We're right back with it. We don't miss a beat. We are trying to be women of our word and do what we say we're going to do. So we are here before you as promised. And we're super excited about that.
We
So,
are. We are.
all right, so real quick, something we do on the show, guys, we kind of check in with each other first just to kind of break the ice and just get relaxed, because we're busy and we want to come before you right. So, really quick, we're going to check in with each other. It's something that we like to do. And then we'll talk about what we're sipping on. And that's just something that we do on the show. So, feel free that every time you guys catch us and watch and tune in with us to have a drink, whatever you're drinking, just join in with us and do the same so we can feel like we're right in front of each other having an intimate moment. So we invite you to do that. Trend, let us know what you're drinking today.
Sis, my energy's a little low today. My energy's a lot low. I'm just going to be
Okay.
straight up. So I am sipping on a protein smoothie, giving myself a little care right now. So I got kale, got my strawberries, my blueberries, my raspberries in there with a little bit of mango, my protein powder, some peanut butter, wheat germ, blend that all up and bone out
Yeah.
to eat. Okay.
Yeah. That's
It's
cool. That's
it's better than
good.
it tastes really good. At first
Good.
at first I was a little nervous about it because I'm new to this whole smoothie thing, but it's
Hmm.
definitely growing on me and I found some recipes that work for me and that are really delicious. So
Good. I'm glad you got your recipes together because I know a lot of times we're meeting, you're always struggling with the smoothies you make up and you're like, I'm throwing this crap out. But I'm glad you got a recipe that you like. So that's good. As far as your energy, actually, I just thank you for showing up authentically. We're not perfect. We go through ups and downs. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's high energy, low energy. Just know that I got you. Today, my energy is great. I'm super pumped about this topic. You just relax and gather yourself. We're happy that you're here. Let's give Trent some love, some hearts. Let's send her some positive energy and pray that her week turns around and she resets. And that's what we're going to hope for. As far as me, I'm feeling good today. I had my jitters this morning, but honestly, once my plans start coming into motion, I kind of readjust and reset, and I feel good today. I'll carry us. I got us. I'm just happy to
you
have your
definitely
energy on
did.
stage.
You
So
definitely did.
yeah.
And so what you drinking on?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I am drinking on. So I have red sparkling grape juice, as well as some Italian sparkling water, as well as a shot of Red Bull because I needed some energy. I have a long day today.
For the both
Um,
of us.
yeah, I also want to shout out because my baby's there. I have a soccer player as well as a football player, and they have games this week as well as today. And I just want to send out some energy for them. I want to wish the Panthers good luck tonight at their soccer meet, and I want to wish the Spartans, the Showtime Titans, good luck this Saturday at their football game. I just wanted to put that energy out there. And if that's all, we're going to get right into the show.
Well,
All
I
right.
would like to
Oh,
take
go
a
ahead.
little second, a little extra second, just to
Yeah.
acknowledge my co host, you guys. She's really been holding it down, especially over the last 24 to 48 hours. My client ran over. We were definitely looking forward to holding ourselves accountable and showing up for you guys at 9:30 on yesterday. But duty called. So
Yeah.
she showed up on the behalf of both of us, and you really represented, girl. I'm super proud of you. Thank you for pushing forward and fighting your fears because you definitely was repping the
Okay.
beauty vault all the way in today. You know what I mean? Just
Thank
handling
you.
business. So cheers to you, girl.
Thank you. I know you do it for me, so I appreciate that. Thank you for acknowledging that. Um, I love our partnership. I love our dynamic. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you. So let's jump into the topic. Okay, guys. We're gonna be before you about 30 minutes. We're gonna keep it sweet and short. So our first topic that we're going over the 5 things that we feel that entrepreneurs should avoid. You know, just avoid these things if possible. We've experienced them. We've experienced them in actually patronizing other businesses. So either way, we just want to give a little information and give a little insight, and hopefully we all are better entrepreneurs, better influencers, and everything else after this show. So the first thing I think Trend thinks, the first thing we feel like that entrepreneurs should avoid is not having a lack of social proof or social presence. Um, Basically, your first impression is 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 it has to be your best impression. Because number one, when a client is seeking you out, when someone that wants to patronize your business is seeking you out, unfortunately, the first thing they have, the first impression of you they get will be from your social media. We live in a different time. So nowadays, the first thing they're going to see is your social media. So just consider having a good first impression, you know. So what that looks like for me, right? I find it important that I consider myself a beauty professional and someone that adds value to the beauty community. So for me, I like that to look like, if I say that I'm an educator, if I say that I do microlinks, I at least want something on my page when clients seek me out. I just want something on my page that represents that. You know what I mean? Like, I want when
Definitely.
you come to my page and meet me for the first time, before I even know that you're interested, before I even know that you want to book a service, the first thing we do, first thing people do, they come to your page. They seek you out. When you meet a new love interest, when you meet a new friend or someone that you find interested, the first thing you do is pretty much go to their page and kind of stalk. Let's just make sure our potential customers, our potential clients, our potential network community of influence, let's just make sure that they get a really good first impression of us. So how do you feel, Trend? How do you feel that you show up for yourself and your business and your brand? How do you feel that you do with like social proof?
Well, for me, just to piggyback off of what you're saying, it's definitely important that you're taking advantage of social media. Um, it is kind of like the number one way right now that we communicate, I would
Yes, it
say,
is.
is through social
Mm-hmm.
media.
It
I know
is.
when I wake up in the morning, I'm checking the DMs, you know what I mean? Because that's really where the clients are hitting me up,
Yeah.
so um, staying relevant, which being consistent, making sure that you are posting your pictures, posting your content, whatever business that you're in. We're in the beauty industry. Myself, I
Yeah.
specialize in natural hair. I specialize in locks. So I make sure that I am constantly posting uh, the best angles, the best lighting, my crispiest work, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
My best work to my social platforms to attract more potential clients, lock clients.
Yeah.
And it's important that you are putting yourself out there because, especially in the beauty industry, where we have a lot of competition, there are a lot of people in this industry that do the same thing that we do.
Yeah. True.
Some are more skilled than others, but just like you say, that really sticks with me, the best marketer wins. So the more that you're
Yeah.
putting yourself out there, you're
Hmm.
reminding people, oh yeah, she does do microlinks. Okay, she does do locks, because people
Yeah.
forget
They do.
our mind goes off on a tangent pretty quickly. I know mine does. So
Hmm.
if you're constantly putting it in my face, that helps me to remember what services that you're providing.
Yeah. Yeah. So like that's great advice. So I would say, would you say that like, do you think it's important for entrepreneurs to separate their personal and their business? Like, I know for me, the way I run my business, I'm not interested in having a lot of pages. I tried that, it didn't work for me. So I'd rather not show up on a page versus try to live two different ways off of one page. I tried to have a personal page, I tried to have a business page, and for me, I just end up only posting on one. So my Facebook by default kind of became my business page, without even thinking about it. I also have like a copy. I have a salon page, I have a DHG Pro University page, and I have, Brittany Nicole. That's who I am, right? So for me, I noticed that since I don't have the capacity or the interest to separate it all and manage it all, that's my weakness. I decided to just keep my page clean since that is my first impression to new people. So do you like recommend having different pages, or do you like the idea of running one page, or how do you operate your social media?
Honestly, I'm still developing in that department. Um I enjoy more of the creative side, you
Mhm.
know, with the hands-on when it comes to the posting and the captions and the hashtags. I literally sometimes get physically nauseous. I'm just being
Yeah,
honest.
I
it's
agree.
it's it's like it's another job, it's another task, and it's not something that I necessarily enjoy.
Mhm.
But I do understand as a beautypreneur that it's very important that I do so. That I
Got it.
am, you know what I mean, doing
Yeah,
those
I know what you
things.
mean.
And
Yeah.
but I have found that at first my Instagram was personal, and then I started to
Mhm.
kind of take advantage of the followers that I gained through my personal life or
Mhm.
doing music, and kind of shifting them
Mhm.
into like, hey, I'm going to take advantage of these 3,000 so followers, and now I'm going to be feeding them only hair stuff. So
Got
I
it.
went and cleaned up my page, and I did that on my Facebook personal page too. So I'm
That's
still developing in that area.
that's cool.
I don't really have advice because I'm more
Mhm.
open for feedback to help me to
Yeah, yeah.
do better in
Oh,
that area.
got it. Yeah, so guys, at the end of the day, if you got that on lock, if you have your social proof on lock, we're still growing as individuals. I haven't mastered, like Trent said, she's still developing that area. I'm also still mastering. I've mastered one page. I just need to send that energy to my other pages. So if you guys have any tips on how to build better social proof, let us know. We're working on it. So,
Yeah,
all
we're
right,
definitely still manifesting someone to actually take care of that stuff for us. If there's
for
a way that we
sure.
can avoid even having to do that,
And that'd be even better. Can we hire you?
for
Okay.
real.
Okay. So we're gonna move on to the next topic. And this topic is very short and to the point. I don't plan to spend a lot of time on it. If you have more to add to it, let me know. But like, avoid, guys. Let's avoid having like lack of ethics, right? In business, we don't want to practice shady business. We don't want to take people's money without honoring a service. We don't want to run our business any type of way with no type of conduct, with no type of standard, right? Um, and let's just make sure that we have ethics in business. Let's make sure we are who we say we are, and let's respect the people that are spending their hard-earned money to contribute to our success and our family success and our business success. And honestly, how I do that is, I try to be accountable when I mess up. I try to be, if I take someone's money for a deposit, I try to make sure that if I'm the reason it goes left, I honor my code of, you know if I'm not going to give you your money back, most of the time I give people their money back. But I also have a really respectful and loving clientele that most of the time they're regulars. They're like, girl, just move that to my next appointment. But in the case that I have to give money back, if I fall short, I'm going to honor my word, and I'm going to and have, some type of conduct about myself and give money back in situations like that. Sometimes we fall short, but that's all I have to say on that topic. What you think about, how do you avoid lack having how do you avoid making the mistakes, you know just showing that
Well,
you're
what you said
ethical at
was,
all times.
yeah,
Mhm,
that was well said.
mhm,
What you said was well said. I can definitely relate
mhm.
on multiple aspects. Accountability and integrity. You
Period.
know, hold yourself
Mhm,
accountable, hold others accountable, because I feel like I've been the victim on some aspects of the beauty industry, been a detriment
mhm.
to myself by not speaking up or not holding the customer accountable. And on the
Yeah.
other end, not holding, hold yourself accountable.
Mhm.
you say you're going to be there, show up. If you can't be there, make sure that the client still feels
Mm-hmm.
valued, and that you're still providing quality services, and optimum experiences when your guests are spending time with you.
Yeah.
Um, so that's where the integrity comes in. We're human. We are flawed beings by nature,
By
right? So
nature.
you can guarantee that some shit is going to happen. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
Some stuff's going to
It is.
happen that you did not plan. Prime
Mm-hmm.
example, last night, and
That was
the
hilarious.
reality is you got to be willing, you got to be ready to go with the flow, observe and say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, well, not in control of this situation, but I'm in control of others, and just
That's
go with
right.
it. And in the
That's
beauty
right.
industry, if you dealing with clients, and I definitely feel that we have to do better as a community as far as communication
Yeah,
goes,
for sure.
um,
For
on
sure.
the on the customer aspect and on the business aspect. And I work on that to be better in those aspects day to
Me
day,
too.
especially with communication. So
Me
yeah,
too.
it's
Okay, yeah,
definitely
so
important.
yeah, so guys, again, all 2023, we're working on our ethics. We're people, we make mistakes, but let's try to put our best foot forward when it comes to just running our business with morals and values and respecting the people that are patronizing our business.
For sure.
We're gonna following up, like you mentioned, communication. That's our next topic. We definitely, as entrepreneurs and influencers and people of value to the community, we definitely have to be careful of uh we have to avoid having a lack of communication skills, right? I think that something that we can work on as business owners as well as black business owners is our conflict resolution and any communication skill at that just how we communicate with our clients, how we follow up. And again, we are in the beauty industry, so a lot of our references are going to be beauty related, but take what you can, apply what you can to your business. There's something that you can, adjust and make better in your business, especially when it comes to communication. Like for me, I try to, number one, I try to prepare myself to not have conflicts, right? So, I don't take anyone's money that I know I can't help. I start there, that falls into ethics too. I try to learn my business inside and out, down to like how long a service may take me. So I'm not wasting your time or wasting my time. I try to pay close attention to like how long my services take, right? So my starting in the beauty industry, I worked at a salon where they timed us, and that was a part of like our drills, because we needed to produce. We were on commission, so we needed to produce a certain amount of income for the salon. So automatically, my start in the beauty industry, I was taught how to manage my time. That's something I didn't know would benefit me so much in the beauty industry, but it did, and I'm glad it did. So I can avoid conflict resolution by knowing, hey, uh, you need about this much time for us to do this. So if a client comes in and they're like, hey, you know what happens? I got to be here this time. I got to be there. Well, baby, a sew-in takes me this much time. This is how much time your service. When you book a service, it says start and finish, and I'm usually in that range because my time is money, and I value your time as well. So
Right.
if you want to be done at 1 o'clock, but your email said you'll be done at 2:30, we're gonna be done at 2:30. You won't stay, you won't go. But I'm not rushing. I am going to give you everything that I can, and I'm upfront with what I can give you and what to expect. So I feel like stylists, we have to, learn our business inside and out so we can avoid that. And there's plenty other conflicts, like, unsatisfied, all these different things, unsatisfied clients, all these different things. But a lot of stuff that can be avoided if we really take the time to learn our business inside and out and be able to effectively communicate that to our potential customers. So how do you feel about that? How do you work on how are your communication skills? Where are you strong at, and what can you improve?
Definitely all just in general working on communication all over, whether it be business,
Me
family,
too.
or even how I communicate to
Mm-hmm.
myself. You know what I mean? How I feel
Mm-hmm.
about myself. Um, I,
Wait. Yes, because that self talk is important.
for real.
So I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that spoke to me. So go ahead. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Lack of communication skills can literally kill a business
Yeah,
relationship, kill a
it
personal
can.
relationship, kill a family. It can really hurt you. So it's
Mm-hmm.
important. So I think we all can well, I don't know. There could be some people out there that feel like they are pro
Yeah.
communicators. So you guys, I welcome you guys in. I invite you guys in to give us some
Yeah, we like
feedback
feedback.
on,
Yes.
yeah. But as far as dealing with clients, just making sure that I treat people when I am communicating. I try to communicate, especially with my clients, in a way where they understand what I'm trying to get them to,
Yeah.
what I'm trying to get across versus the emotional aspect, like, or
Yeah.
just being ready to tell them like, homegirl, this style or this color that you want to get is
Yeah. It
it's
takes
not going to be the
confidence.
look or the
Yeah.
health or the length of your hair. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that takes courage. So
It
when it comes
does.
to communication skills, you're
I agree with
it's
that. I agree
definitely
with that
important.
because
But
sometimes.
I
Mhm.
think you just have to talk to people and communicate and solve problems with people in a way where it's not tearing them down. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? It's going to build
Oh,
them up.
where they can receive it for sure. I agree with
Definitely.
that.
And just
Yeah.
being honest and upfront. I think sometimes
Mm-hmm.
as stylists, we take on clients that we don't necessarily have that skill set. And instead of
That's true.
saying, hey, this is a style that I haven't done before, this is something I haven't done in a while, I actually, you know, instead of
Yes.
communicating, you just take it on because you may need the money or you may need
Mm-hmm.
the model or the experience, but it could hurt you in the long
Mm-hmm.
run, or not communicating um, with the client take home care, things that they're
Yeah.
supposed to do into their hair after they leave your salon or they leave your chair. That could hurt you because the
That's true.
guests have a responsibility when they leave, when they leave,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
not communicating during the consultation. uh,
Mm-hmm.
Communication during the consultation is very, very important. Allergies, medications, lifestyle. You may have
Yeah.
health of the hair. You know what I mean? Going through that consultation will help you to be able to make uh, the best decisions for your clients. That
Yeah.
is our responsibility. That's what we went to school. That's what we were trained to do.
No, that's right.
So I think all over the board, me personally, I'm working on it day to day, but for the most part, I feel like I'm upfront and honest. I'm transparent
Yeah.
with my guests, and that's why my circle, we good. The
Yeah,
trust
that's why you locked in. Y'all locked in. I like that.
comfortable with, I communicate that. If we do, there has been times where there has been a time where I provided a service that the guest wasn't necessarily happy with, and
Yeah.
I wanted to make that guest happy, but the reality,
Yeah.
I did my part, and I did the steps that I needed to do, and I communicated with love, and they didn't come back to me, but the reality is I learned something, and so did they, and
Yeah.
it was just a learning experience, and that's how we have to live
Yeah.
life. It's just learning
Yeah.
experiences.
Yeah, honestly, I respect that because I mean, I feel like any person that takes their business seriously, like I love your feedback. I love what you had to say. Sometimes it's hard, admitting that you messed up, but that's just showing that you take pride in what you do and you have ethics because you fixed it, you corrected it, and that takes a lot of bravery. Even if that comes with backlash and things like having to give money back and things like that, it's just ethics. People respect it even if they weren't satisfied, they will respect the way you handle it. So I love that. I love that for you. So yeah, guys, just to wrap up that section, just always communicate even when it's hard and practice better communication. Be upfront, learn your business so you can better communicate and you can be a great advocate for your brand, your influencing, whatever it is. Just work on your communication and always always just be on the lookout for ways to improve yourself. And yeah, we're gonna move on to the next topic. Avoid having a lack of confidence. This is another one of those topics where we could ramble, but it's just self-explanatory. You have to treat your big business like it's a big business, not the little one. You know, your business, you have to believe in it first. I am going to push my brand, DHG Pro University, deluxegallery.co. You're going to push Totally Trend, your education, your co-educating at DU. Like, we're going to step for our brand. It starts with you before you wait on someone to push your brand and open doors for you and support you. You have to be your number one supporter. So guys, if we're all working on confidence, I know I am. I just inspire you guys to work on your confidence, support, stand for your business, like support your business, just go hard. You know what I mean? Get your confidence up. Make me believe you. Make me believe that you believe in what you're doing. I'm going to show up every day. You know what I mean? I want you to believe me. It starts with me. Because if I keep showing up on your timeline enough, y'all gonna be like, okay, this girl is serious. Let me listen to what she got to say. So, how do you feel about having confidence in and do you feel like you have confidence in your business and your brand, or is there a way that you can improve
Well,
on that?
Well, my brand saying, my brand slogan, my motto is that I'm
Mm-hmm.
building confidence one strand at a time. That's
Good.
that's the totally trend way. That's
Mhm.
what we do every day. Um, and so it's very important. I feel that especially in being in the beauty industry, we are the primary people who deliver and, create confidence. I mean,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? The number one thing that keeps me in the hair industry is the smile and the new pep, the plans that they didn't have before that
Yeah.
they went to make now that their hair is done. That's what keeps me in the
Mhm.
business. Um, and so that starts with you as a professional,
Yeah.
because you can't give what you don't have. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And um, I think in this industry, it can one, it's easy to get stuck behind the chair, to become
Woo.
complacent, to become comfortable. And the beauty vault has really been helping me to fight my fears. Being
A
in front
lot.
of the camera is something that makes me nervous to my core, but it
Woo.
also it's making me
Better.
pushing myself. It's making me face my fears, which
Mhm.
is something that we need to do on business levels, family levels, personal levels, on all aspects.
Yeah.
Fight those fears, because those are the things that are keeping you back.
For
The
sure.
dreams is what make you rich. You feel what I'm saying? The
That's
talents is what
right.
make you rich. So we gotta fight those things. 9 times
Mhm.
out of 10, if it's making you nervous, you might should do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, having confidence, knowing that if it's something that a goal that you have, a vision that you have, treat it
Mhm.
like your baby, and no one is going to be as passionate about your vision and your baby as you are.
That's right.
And no one can put in the energy into your business as much as you have, so you got to be a team player first
Mhm.
before you become a boss, you know what I mean,
That's
to be
right.
able to be a boss. So that just takes confidence in knowing that you can be a boss, that but it does take work, and surround yourself by other confident people who are
Mhm.
going to the places where you're trying to go, and take on things that inspire you, and leave what don't necessarily work for you, and make that big business big.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree. So, well, shoot, I love what you said, especially about like, building your confidence with what we're doing. I agree with you because we're educators as well. So speaking to people is something that we have to do. Like, so the Beauty Vault has definitely helped me grow as a public speaker. So I agree with that. Guys, build your confidence, and that's more of an action word. It's easier done. I mean, it's easier said than done. So just do things that make you afraid, because your growth is on the other side of fear, right? So I just wanted to say I appreciate your feedback on that topic. So we just encourage you guys to be more confident. we're gonna work on it. You never can, you can never work too much on your confidence. So we'll move on. Okay. The last topic is making sure you guys, let's see if we can get it to show up. Boom. Um, make sure you
Oh
guys,
yeah. Not
yeah, make
updating
sure.
customer
Mhm.
feedback.
Yes.
Yeah, you definitely need to know what your customers' experience is. So, getting those reviews,
Mhm.
guys, create a way where you can get those reviews, Google reviews, or if your booking site allows you to do so, you need to know what your clients think about your
Mhm.
services so you can improve.
Yeah.
Um, in this industry, is always new trends, so you need to always be keeping up,
Mhm.
be fashion forward, but remember that you couldn't do what you're doing if your clients weren't sitting in your chair. So you want to keep them coming back. So you want to make sure that you're creating optimum experiences for each and every one of your guests.
Yeah.
So do those reviews, guys.
Yeah, I
What
agree
you
with you,
gotta say?
Trin. Not only like getting reviews, well, yes, getting reviews, because how I look at it is we need to be like aware of our client's experience in our chair from start to finish. Like, what is their
Yeah,
experience like,
for
down
sure.
to like,
How
you
does your
know,
scalp feel after the shampoo?
yeah, and
How's
not
your
only
scalp
that,
feel?
yeah, even not
Yeah.
only
Do
that, like
you need
your
a break?
your,
Do you need a booty break?
hmm, that's right.
Searching for the
Also,
braiders.
your you're being funny because you just got a chair.
Yes.
um, but not only that, but like down to like when you greet them, down to how easy it is for them to like check out. Make the experience, know your experience. Ask them how it is. Don't just assume they're happy, and don't assume that they're unhappy. Just communicate with them. Follow up with your clients. I'm working on that. I am weak in that. But I'm working on following up, getting more reviews. We encourage you guys to follow up with your customers and make sure they're having a good experience, and kind of take a look at your business on the outside, and look at it from a consumer's perspective and think about that experience for them from start to finish, and just think to yourself like, would I pay for this? Would I want to be involved with this? And if I don't, what can I do to fix it? Right. So that's, I feel like we kept it short and brief because we are pre-recording. That's literally the 5 top things that we feel that we can work on, and we encourage other entrepreneurs to work on. And as Trend, if you don't have anything else to say about it, we gonna move on to the CC me. How you feel
Yeah,
about it?
let's close it out. Let's close it
Let's
out on
close
that
it.
note.
Let's close up. I'm here for it. So, guys, my favorite part of the show, I can't say it's my favorite, but I feel like it's going to be my favorite. The CCV deposit demons, right? So, we're talking about all the things pertaining to business and how to avoid, looking like a red flag to consumers, essentially. Our topic that we want to talk about and discuss, it has more to do with the beauty industry. That's what we hear about it a lot. But for the people that don't know what a deposit demon is, a deposit demon, from the girls, the internet has coined this phrase. A deposit demon is basically someone who, they require deposits and they take your money, whether they're scamming or not, but their business structure is all bad. Their ethics are all bad. They have all these requirements for their guests, but they don't hold themselves to a standard that they want for the people that are consuming from them. So the girls have coined deposit demons, and they're tired of them. People are tired of deposit demons. Number one, that's just the best way to break it down. And I'm talking about like when you go on their page, and this is not to say that every person with a long list of policies is a deposit demon, but like personally for me, when I go to book a service or book something that I'm interested in, I immediately can get turned off and feel a little apprehensive when I see like requirements and lists and rules. I immediately think like, no, I don't want to go there. And it also makes me kind of like question what type of experience is going to be had in this establishment, because number one, if I don't even feel like you care about my experience at all already. You just care about how you want your day to flow and how you want it to go for you. And it's like, I'm booking this for a reason, to get a moment to myself, to have a good day, to make myself feel prettier. So I personally get turned off by that. And I understand that people have different rules and policies, but that's just like, to me, that's immediately a red flag. And when I think of a deposit demon, I immediately think of that. So I hate to even be stereotypical, but that's just a turn off for me. So I'll let you interject, but number one, do you identify as a deposit demon? Have you experienced a deposit demon? And audience, have y'all experienced deposit demons, or are you locked in with your stylist, and are they, way better? They have good conduct and good ethics. So me personally, I don't identify as a deposit demon. I definitely try to handle myself with respect, and I try to respect my people as well. But guys, that's what the controversy is about. I've been seeing the word on the street is people tired of them. People tired of deposits getting collected and things going left. So I know that was a lot, but how do you feel about that? I'm sorry.
No, honey, child. No, I honestly have the verbiage, the term deposit demon is new to me. Okay. I'm gonna just be
Okay.
honest. I guess I'm not hip. I'm out of the loop. So
No, it's
that's a new
okay.
term to me. But what it makes me visualize is just basically a person that's taking deposits and not holding themselves accountable.
That's
They're
right.
expecting all of these things from the guest that's coming, but they're not showing up.
Mm-hmm.
To doing their best, right? Providing
Yeah.
the best experience for their guests. So
Yeah.
for me to speak from experience, I'm new. I'm even new. This past year has actually been the first time that I've started taking deposits. I've been in the
Mm-hmm.
industry over 15 years, and I really struggled because I've you and I both, we come from like the old school where
For
you
sure.
could just do walk-ins to now pretty much I am
It's
appointment
okay.
based, right?
Yeah.
And that's just where my praise to the most high, that's where my business is right now. So I'm new to this. I'm new to taking deposits, and I struggled for a while because
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I really don't want I didn't want my clients feeling like it was a money hungry thing, right? But I
Yeah,
definitely was
it's tough.
struggling. I was having challenges with clients that were booking appointments and they weren't showing up. And
Girl.
not necessarily even showing up. Maybe it was a no calls and no shows, right?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Um, and then there were definitely some instances where the client is called maybe an hour or a few hours ahead and like, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. Different
Yeah.
scenarios. But
But
for as
over.
a
Mhm.
stylist, for me, this is my only income, right?
Yeah.
And I was having more than one experience where I'm booking clients, and I may have had someone that day or the night before that's trying to get that time that's already allotted,
Yes.
that I've already
Yes.
honored,
Mm-hmm.
and something comes up, and at the end of the day, I'm out three digits. You know what I mean?
No, we're not doing
And
that. We're not going
this
for
is
that.
my bread and butter. This is how I provide for my family. This is how I help.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I had to implement something for me, for my family to not suffer. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because
Understood.
it wasn't working for me. It
Yeah.
wasn't making sense for me. So because now
Mm-hmm.
I'm having there were some times where I had two and three
Yeah.
times up. There were
It's
some
always
times I
about.
had
Mm-hmm.
two and three cancellations in a week. So I had to
Yeah.
implement deposits, and for me, I just made sure that one, I incorporated more services. I invested in a steamer. So for me, I
Yeah.
try to do something to where, like I said, my clients still feel valued. Yes, I am taking your deposit, but this is also going towards your service. If you need to cancel, if something comes up and you have met that time slot that's in that policy that you agreed to when you did the
It's what it
deposit,
is. Yeah.
then I'll honor that for your next service or whatever we have
Period. Yeah.
agreed to, whatever terms we've agreed
Yeah.
to. But other than that, I just feel like as far as deposits go, I'm for it. It has benefited me as a business owner,
Yeah.
as a professional, and it's taken a lot of stress off of me. And I
Yes.
feel like it's also helps the clients to assure you that I'm going to be there. If you put that deposit, you don't have to worry about me canceling on you at the last
At
minute.
all.
Because one, I don't even deal with that the ratchet stuff. I'll just say that we have to get into that another time,
We
because
will.
if I schedule you, I dang sure make sure I'm going to do my dangness to be there. If I
That's
do need a
right.
little more time to get my energy up, get my mind right, I will do that. That's a disclosure just for me. When you do clients, you coming in my home. I have a toddler. She's gonna come in and pop her head in from time to time. Just
Mm-hmm.
understand, that. And then as far as the shampoo, I just have to say that
Mm-hmm.
with shampoos, if no, we have to we'll get into that another day.
We will.
But
We're gonna get
if
this.
you're
Okay.
taking
I feel you.
deposits, if you're taking deposits, make
Yeah.
sure that you're providing the quality work, and that
For
you're showing up,
sure.
and that you're holding yourself accountable. Don't expect anything from the clients that you don't want back. I have taken off
Mm-hmm.
money for me being late. I need another hour, or you come, I'm still over
Yeah.
working over on my client. Let me take off something for you. Have you eaten lunch? Go get lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Let me treat you to lunch, because I still
Something.
value your time. You get what I'm saying? So
I
I'm
love it.
still going to get these deposits from you, or even incorporate some things where they come a couple times. I talk to my clients, I communicate with them, and I ask them, how do you feel about taking deposits? And I have
Yeah.
some that don't like it, and I have some that really respect it. So
For sure.
I love your feedback. I appreciate each and every one of my clients. I love y'all so much, because all of my decision making, trust and believe that I have you at my best interest. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you're
Words I'm
saying.
trying to say, but
No, it's okay. We feel you. We
yeah,
understand.
if you're taking deposits, making sure that you hold yourself accountable
That's
to what you're
right.
asking people to do.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, girl, let's give a round of applause to Trend, because I feel like you definitely took that where I was gonna make it go. And I appreciate you for that. That's why we locked in. That's why you're my co-host. But I just love your response. I feel like you covered so many things, and I feel like it's honestly hard to follow up. I don't feel like I really need to say much. But I will say this, guys, if it was your first time hearing about deposit demons, just know that we're talking about it in the industry. We're understanding that deposits are kind of a controversial topic. Even though we both can agree that we stand behind them, we also stand behind the accountability that should come with such a requirement. So we understand that and we see that. And I wish we had longer today, but we don't. But I thank you guys
We
for
will be in the
we
comments
will.
at 9:30
We
today.
will.
We
So
will be
make
up
sure
in
y'all,
there
yes, make sure y'all give us feedback.
in
We
the
are
chat
on a
room. Meet us in
schedule
the
in
in
the
the in the
chat.
beauty chat.
Meet us in the beauty chat. But yeah,
Meet us in
guys,
the
if you
chat
guys
room.
enjoyed this episode, if you ever want a part two, let us know that too. The next time we go live, we'll discuss some other things, but this show was amazing. I think it was amazing. How do you
Was
feel? Feel like it
I
was good.
feel grateful.
Yeah.
I
And
feel
that's that.
grateful. I'm grateful for each and every
So
one of you guys. Thank you guys.
yeah, we thank y'all for tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, as well as our listeners. Guys, we're going to wrap up the show. We really want your feedback too about the CC Me segment. Let us know how you feel down below. Also, guys, follow us on social media, share our content, and most importantly, meet us back here next Monday at 9:30. We thank y'all for tuning in with us. And I'm Vivi Nicole. I am out.
I'm totally Trend. Peace and blessings.
All right, guys. We thank y'all for being here. Bye. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.